Hello ladies, welcome back to the Bee Journal. Today I'm going to do some stamping. I've got 4 signatures here from the Bee Journal. I'm going to choose an appropriate place to put a bee stamp. I'm going to be using my Stamp Easy stamping set. That's the box, and inside the box it looks like this. There are lots of different ones available. It has a lid, measurements on this side, 2 little magnets for holding your work in place, and because the stamps stick to this side, you can always go over and do your stamp multiple times, which avoids the mistakes that would otherwise happen. It's very easy not to put enough ink in the corners of your stamp, and then you end up with only half of it showing. But this way, and I'll show you how I do it, you'll always get a perfect result. So I'm going to take this signature and I'm going to have a look and see where I think I need a stamp to go. My aim is always to have a pretty page and a plainer page, one for writing and one for pockets and other things. Now there's a plain page, so I think I'm going to use this one. Excuse me, I won't be using the squared paper, but I will be using this side. So let's get this tag out of the way. This is one of Mrs. Artie Maze's tags, bee tags. So bearing in mind that I'm going to be stamping on here, I'm going to remove that page from the journal signature, and I'm going to fold it in half and position it on this side of the stamping tool. And then I'm going to secure it with the magnets so it doesn't move about. If I push it up to the side here, then I know it's going to be straight. And now I've got to choose whether to do the stamp here, here, here or here. Here is the obvious place. But the way that this paper is designed, there's a darker area on the side, so it's tempting to do it this side this time, and I think that's what I will do. Now here is one of the cling stamps. It's got a flat side and a bumpy side, and it's the bumpy side that does the stamping. So I'm going to put this bumpy side on the page where I want it to go. And I have actually got another stamp to go with it. And that's a little crown. I'm going to put that there. And then if I carefully lift this over and press it down, the stamps will stick to the cover, and I will lift it off. Now you can see I've already used that stamp, so it's left a slight impression. Now I'm taking my stamp pad I'm going to ink the stamps on this side. And when I think I've got enough on there, I'm going to swing this over again and press down. And it helps if you use a cloth or a tissue or something. And when I lift it up, I can then examine the stamp and I can see that the top of the stamp hasn't quite come out as I wanted it to. So that means I can ink it again. And this time I'm paying more attention to the places where it missed before. And over I go again. Press down. And this time the stamp has come out a lot better. Just use up the last little bit of ink. And that's a very nice stamp, isn't it? So now I can remove the magnet. And reinsert the page into the journal. And I think that looks very nice. So you can go over several times in order to get a perfect result. So that's that one done. I'll put that one at the bottom and then I'll go on to the next one and see if I need to do one there. That's quite a plain page, isn't it? I doubt if I'll find a better place in the journal, so I'm going to stop there. Sometimes I start at the front and sometimes I start at the back, because as you know yourself, if you've made journals, often the back half of the signature gets a little bit neglected. So take this one out. Position it on the page. Ink over the stamps. This is a good time of the year to buy bee stamps because they're plentiful in the shops. You've got lots of measurements all over it, so if you want to be totally exact, you can use that. See, I haven't pressed down. Even with all that pressing, I still haven't got it quite right. And that's good. A little bit. One more time on the bee. Imagine doing that without one of these stamping tools. You would end up with several not very good stamps. So it really was worth the money. There we are, that's perfect. can pop that back into the journal. And that's made that double page spread a whole lot more interesting. And now the next one. And you don't need to watch me doing the same one every time, but you get the idea. So I'll show you the box again. Tim Holtz does one as well. But if you do a lot of stamping, I would definitely recommend that you get one of these, because it will make your life a whole lot easier, especially if you're going to do tags and you have a lot to do and you don't want to waste any. So thank you for watching the tutorial today. I hope you're crafting along with me, and I'm wondering how you're getting on with your own journals. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to come back and see some more, and I would appreciate a like if you've enjoyed watching. Until next time, bye bye.